In this segment of the workshop, we will be hearing from a few of the localities about their achievements and how they've applied the different RAFT tools.
I'm Sara Carroll. I am the president of the Warsaw-Richmond County Chamber of Commerce. I've been involved in the Warsaw RAFT project. I was kind of involved in Richmond County, but doing both was kind of hard. So we ended up in the Warsaw RAFT project, we ended up really focusing on, if you go to the next slide, the small business resilience guide. We identified that that was one of the critical issues for our small businesses because we are growing and we want to make sure that the businesses that are coming in will stay. We contacted approximately 5 businesses that kind of put an input into the guide and what was, more important for them to, be able to, what they needed to continue to operate. If anything happens, we talked about exit strategies and succession planning, the continuity of operations planning, hiring, retention and benefits, which has been a huge issue, I'm sure, across the board for everybody, especially small businesses right now, business planning and training for e-commerce and online sales. And then, we did a really good job of helping to put together the assessment and the guide. And we wanted to make sure that, as we were discussing all those local business needs, we wanted to make sure that we had a collection of resources that they could be successful long-term. And now that we've moved into our next phase of revitalization here in Warsaw, we don't want to just attract new businesses, but make sure that our existing businesses can weather the storm. And we want to make sure that the guide gives them the tools that they need. Other things that we kind of did during the RAFT process over the past year is we worked with Richmond County and we're still working with them on creating that emergency management communication strategy. And then town reviewed ordinances and programs to help resilience and planning. And so the town is currently working on updating their comprehensive plan. The Bounds project, I'm sure everyone has seen, the storm retention and the recreational area. The phase 1 is complete and phase 2 is beginning soon. We're hoping to add an amphitheater, more walking trails and access points to green space, parking and restrooms down there. Improving the town's water supply was an issue as well for replacement. It is quite old and aging. So they're utilizing the America Rescue Plan Act to upgrade their water infrastructure. And then, of course, provide preparedness and succession planning resources for local businesses, which I've already talked about. Our next steps, and you can see a picture of the park and stormwater facility. And that's where, I don't know if anyone hasn't seen it. I probably should have put a picture of what it looked like before. That's where it was the old Gannon property. There was like a Family Dollar and the ABC store, and it all started falling down. So the town decided to use that because we had lots of stormwater issues. Use that as a place to collect the stormwater since it was already headed that way anyway. Our next steps and future opportunities, we are going to continue to work on the resilience action items, and then making sure that our small businesses through the chamber are getting the small business resilience guide.